So I'm going to start off by prepping my face with my moisturiser, which is the Neutrogena Multi Defense with SPF 15. This is quite hard to get hold of, but you can still find it on certain places online. I really love it because it's a fluid and it sinks in really easily. So the first thing I use in my routine is the Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimising Primer. This has got a slight tint to it and I use this near enough all over my whole face. This is really good because it helps to blur pores and any imperfections, so it makes your skin just look a little bit more perfected and even. So you can wear it on its own, but I'm going to obviously use it under foundation. It also keeps your skin nice and matte through the day for up to 8 hours, so it makes your foundation look a lot more matte and less shiny. Another good tip when applying the primer to the forehead is, if you do have any lines and wrinkles in this area, is to run it down your face in a vertical motion rather than horizontal, because then when the foundation goes over it won't sink into the lines as much and it will make them less visible. Next I'm going to use the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. I'm going to pop this all over my face on the areas where there's any imperfections or redness or any blemishes. You can apply concealer under or over foundation, whichever you like, but if you do apply it first then it may move around slightly when you put your foundation over the top. So if you do need extra coverage, either apply it afterwards, or what I like to do sometimes is do what I call a foundation sandwich, which is do concealer first, then foundation, then concealer again, and this will give a much higher coverage. I'm then going to blend my concealer into my skin with my beauty blender. I'm just going to bounce this and stipple it all over my skin to blend it in to give a really nice, flawless, natural finish. Then, using my favourite high street foundation, the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Matte Foundation, I'm going to use my beauty blender again just to stipple this all over my face. This is a medium to a full coverage foundation, but it is quite buildable, so I just keep going over my face till I get the desired coverage. Then, using the Rimmel Wake Me Up Concealer, I'm just going to conceal under my eyes. This is a radiance boosting concealer. It's got vitamin C in, so it really brightens the eye area and helps to diminish the look of dark shadows. I then use my beauty blender again, but this time I use the pointed tip because this is better for precision blending. I then go on to my eyeshadow, and for this look I'm using the Maybelline Colour Tattoo 24-Hour in the shade On and On Bronze. In the USA I believe this is called Bad to the Bronze. These eyeshadows are brilliant because they're really pigmented and easy to blend. A little goes a long way, so that little pot does last you a long time. They're obviously really long wearing. It doesn't say that they are waterproof, but in my experience I would say they are pretty water resistant and do stay on the skin really, really well when coming into contact with water. Next I'm going to line my eyes with the Rimmel Exaggerate Waterproof Eyeliner in the brown shade. These are really soft and easy to apply and smudge, and they do come with a smudger on the end of the pencil as well. Here I'm using the smudger as I like a much softer and natural finish. If you like something that's a little bit more bold, you don't have to do this step. Next on to lashes. Here I'm using the L'Oreal False Lash Superstar Mascara. I'm purely using this for the first end, which is the primer end. This just goes on before your mascara. It is white and it will just coat all your lashes, so when your mascara goes on, it will improve the performance of your mascara and make it look better. So now I'm going in with my mascara of choice, which is the L'Oreal Telescopic. This is the extra black shade. I have tried both shades and I do prefer the normal black, as I do find it just goes on a little bit better. I find the extra black is a little bit wetter in consistency and does have a tendency to clump a little bit more, so I do recommend the normal black one out of the two. This mascara does have a really fine plastic wand and it really grips to the root and the base of the lashes to give excellent extension and length to the lashes. It's the best one I've tried from the high street to give really dramatic length. This mascara primer is a really good dupe for the Lancome Cils Booster. I do however prefer the Lancome one, as it does have better conditioning properties for the lashes than this L'Oreal one. However, it's half the price and it does do a really good job of improving the performance of your mascara. For my brows, I'm going to use the Maybelline Brow Satin Pencil. I'm not going to film me doing the whole routine of my brows as it takes far too long, but I have got a tutorial on how I do my brows, so I'll leave the link below in the info bar. The only difference is I'm using a couple of different products. Obviously here I'm using the Maybelline pencil and I am going to use another product to set my brows rather than a clear mascara, but the actual way I do my brows is exactly the same. To set my brows, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper. This is a liquid brow gel, so as well as having colour to it, it does have fibres in that attach to your own hairs, so it's really good for giving a thicker, fuller brow. The only thing with this is I wish it did have a slightly smaller brush, as I've got really skinny eyebrows towards the ends. But it's a really good product and it sets your eyebrows in place rock solid, so they do not move through the day, and I really do like it. Just going in and coating my bottom lashes with the same L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. Then giving my face some colour. This is the MAC blush in the shade Love Cloud. This is a really pretty pink colour. It's quite bright, but you can make it softer by not applying too much. So I apply a little and then build it up to be stronger if I want. I always smile so I can see the apples of my cheeks and then blend it upwards in circular motions towards my temples. For lips, I'm using the L'Oreal Colour Riche Extraordinaire Lip Gloss in the shade 500 Malto Mauve. These are really beautiful. They've got a high pigmentation to them, so the colour payoff is good. They've got the shine of a gloss and then the softness of a balm, so they are really moisturising and hydrating while still being shiny and having a bit more colour than a regular gloss. This is a really pretty colour that will suit most skin tones and hair colourings. It has a neutral undertone and it's just a really natural pinky mauve colour. Next I'm going to use the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus spray. This is not a setting spray, it's a finishing spray, so it gives a really satiny finish to the skin and makes the skin look really smooth. I love this product so much. And here's the finished look. I hope you like it. Thanks for watching. See you soon.